Heyo y'all, welcome back to WatchaMania. It's the All Elite Rewind. I'm at you with the AEW Dark Episode 6 and the November 13th, 2019 AEW Dark. This is the return show from Full Gear 2019, which was kind of their first pay-per-view in the post-Dynamite era. So, looking to see how they landed on their feet there, how they kind of shifted gears going to their next pay-per-view, which isn't going to be for like another 3-4 months from this point, that being Revolution. But how we all doing, y'all? It's been a heavy weekend. I would say wild. It has been wild. If you watched the GCW show earlier, it was definitely wild. But yes, it's been a while. It's been a busy weekend of wrestling. Hope everybody's doing well. Hoping you're making sure to stay hydrated and all that jazz, as I go for a bottle of water myself. Slammed a pizza. I'm like parched. And funny enough, with this episode of Dark, it's actually taking place the day before Full Gear, or at least it aired the day before Full Gear. So that's my bad. I should have realized that, but at the same time, it's probably best that we didn't watch an episode of Dark before going into a 4.5-hour pay-per-view. No worries, y'all. We're going to be getting started in just a minute or two here. Wait until the top of the hour. Letting everybody load and sound off in the chat if you're here, if you're ready to go. This is probably one of my favorite things to do, because this is, I say it all the time, this is where WatchaMania started. WatchaMania started with watching old wrestling. I mean, granted, it was 1993, not 2019, but it was old wrestling nonetheless. And it was those vibes, experiencing wrestling for the first time, I want to give that to somebody else. And with AEW, which was something that was so special for the pro wrestling industry, specifically the American pro wrestling scene, it's really cool to revisit that from my perspective, and it's really cool to see other people experiencing that for the first time. As you know, after one, just a quick shout out. This music is by Inix here on YouTube, INNESX. Search him up. Link is in the chat. You should, and in the description. You should be music. Just hit 16,000 subscribers, and you should help him grow that even more, honestly, because dude is hella talented, really dedicated. In curtain, got you, fam. And of course, if you don't have access to old AEW through Triller, Max, Bleacher Report, whatever platform of choice, fret not. Free on the Discord. You're on the Discord, get verified. You can watch the sidecast. Wanted to throw that out there. That's what EO here in chat will be using. Alright, good. Ayo, Hex, what's up? Just in time. Yeah, AEW really came up big. Sports games are a prime example of no competition leads to bad things. Same thing just happened with wrestling. Settle for being trash before AEW existed, exactly. Bro, what's up? How goes? Welcome in, dude. Yeah, I'll be in for Dynamite. We're chilling here during Dark. Totally get that. Still, Dark is looking like it'll be a fair card. We're going to have Big Swole versus Shida. That'll be fun. Leva Bates is going to be teaming with Nyla Rose, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, and 8-man tag action? No, it's 6-man tag action. Okay, just teaming on behalf of Christopher Daniels. All right, but yeah. That all being said, y'all, we're going to dive on in. Of course, I gotta make the call for it. Please do drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Double check, make sure you have, because those thumbs up, they're our lifeline. Alongside the bell being always on for notifications, we're exclusively a live stream platform, at least for now. And we've been streaming a lot lately, which kind of slows our traffic a bit. So help counterbalance that, those thumbs up. We're nearing 10, so if you could help us skyrocket to that mile marker as we get started here through Dark. Of course, Dark is available on AEW, well, on AEW's YouTube, yeah. Episode 6, Charlotte, North Carolina is the one we're going to be starting with. It was just too big to fail. Been trash forever. We would have had to deal with it, but luckily AEW made the industry step it up. Yeah, no, exactly. They were actively killing pro wrestling in the eyes of the public. But yes, I'm giving everybody a moment to pull up the show if they have it on their own end. Of course, just call for a countdown or a sync up, whatever you need. If you need it here in chat. Without further ado, but I could stomp you in some Mario Kart. Oh no, he's throwing down the gauntlet. Nah, bro. You ain't ready for this turtle shell heat. But yes, I'll give it started in 3, 2, 1. Go.
Welcome everyone to a very special edition of AEW Dark. Tony Schiavone along with
Again, y'all do keep in mind this technically aired before Full Gear. I don't believe it has any consequence on Full Gear, so we shouldn't be concerned with the fact that we're watching it after we watched the pay-per-view, but yeah, that was my bad. I'll look out for that in the future, because now that I think about it, I do remember this being a thing, where they'll air special editions of Dark on like Thursday or Friday, or even Saturday, depending on the day of the pay-per-view.
Dark this evening, we will see Shida coming off her impressive AEW Dynamite victory against a young woman who made her AEW Dark debut last week, Big Swole.
That's right, she debuted in the tag match alongside Mercedes Moné. Not Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Moné had been here for years.
We bring out one more.
The big pop for Arn.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson.
Oh, he's going to join him on commentary for the show. Okay, yeah, that's right. Back when Dark had cycling guest commentators. They really had it with episode 3. They should have just stuck with Taz.
15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first from Clearwater, Florida, Big Swole.
And there's all the drama with Swole, but loved her energy. Bro, fix your mic. Bro's mic is like over here.
Guys, you have no idea how thrilled I am to be a part of this. It is sweeping the world. AEW, I can't tell you how exciting this is.
Definitely AEW sweeping the world in the women's division, a large part of that.
It's crazy how she kind of just like moves away from wrestling. Oh yeah, she is theme gets me. Gets me got. Muting briefly, y'all. Remind me to unmute after her entrance is over. Oh my gosh, it feels like Excalibur's in a tunnel. Not to line that again on Tony, but every mistake, right? Oh man. Forget how long until we find our current dynamic. I love how in these early days they kind of remind us of the tried and true fundamentals of pro wrestling. Dude, this place is loaded. That's right. It's funny enough, they were just in this venue a few weeks ago in present time. Wow, this crowd popped hard for this match starting. Intense lock. I've got her against the ropes. Clean break. Unmute, appreciate you. Damn, yeah, that crowd pop was intense. I wish that came through. Good looking out. Theme gone now. Good looking out, y'all. Appreciate you. Sorry about that.
Hey, man, you made up for it with your incredible prowess and strength. I think it's all right, you know?
Prowess.
I'm not strong nor fast, so I think you're basically winning in
The
every way.
bell rung for this match, and the crowd was like, yeah, this match started. Like, they just went nuts for it.
You know, of words, or more the dictionary, the source. There you go. He has all the words.
Side headlock there by Big Swole. We saw the clean break after the collar and elbow tie-up, but Hikaru Shida firing in with some shots to the midsection sends Swole off the rope, shoulder tackle. There's the
So
power
with the shoulder
advantage.
barge. Oh, right back to her feet.
Shown off by Shida. Arn, you've done a couple kip-ups in your time, right?
I thought about it.
Okay.
That's okay. It's the thought that counts.
Oh, I thought about it.
Never seemed to come to fruition, but hey, there's always tomorrow.
There truly is. There truly is. We saw you back in All Out, how quick you were in the ring.
With the spine on the vine.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, nobody would have
Oh,
thought.
there was a caught.
Leapfrog caught by Hikaru Shida.
Caught mid leapfrog after hitting the ropes like 3 times.
Just a little bit of the better out of
The cardio.
Yeah, fought her way out of it. Now Shida rolls.
Oh, nice into the drop toe hold.
Dropping Swole face first, and the drop kick to the jaw to follow it up. She actually caught Swole with the heel of the boot instead of the toe. I mean, that's a considerable impact to the face.
That's a course corrector for sure. You know, she needed to just end that momentum that Big Swole was starting to build up upon. Hikaru Shida
That
has
lifting
so much
knee.
experience when you think about man, how many matches Hikaru Shida has been in.
Swole is in some other kind of way.
Like 1,200 matches that she's been in. I think that speaks to the experience, that ring knowledge that she has that not a lot of women in AEW have, and dare I say, might be unmatched.
Definitely one of the more longer tenured competitors here in AEW. We've seen Hikaru Shida employ the chair as a launch pad before. She likes to fly in with that big knee strike.
Yep.
Right on the money to Big Swole.
And
Yep,
she's
flying
just
knee
done
strike.
and stunned. Big Swole has no idea where she is right now. It's okay. It's okay. You're in Charlotte.
The way she just like said, hold on to the floor.
Hikaru Shida returning
Like, I'll get
Swole
back to
into
you.
the ring, and look at how Shida just launches herself off of that chair, the point of the knee on the chin. And Big Swole, she needs a, I don't know what she needs, but she needs something here. She hopes to counteract this offense by Hikaru Shida.
Well, she needs to say a prayer and then get her ass rolling is what she needs to do before it's too late.
Yeah, and that's the problem, right? This
Oh,
momentum can
gives
continue
up.
to build for Hikaru
Looks like she was going for a full Boston Crab. Decides to settle for a half crab.
So they are for Swole as well. Yeah. Clearly, the AEW fans here, they want to see a fantastic match. And Swole, she has to ride that momentum. She has to be able to use the energy that the fans are giving her to get back into this.
And you can see how she's trying to turn her body to alter the positioning of that single leg crab. She's trying to alleviate the pressure off of her lower back and her knee. But Shida doing a good job of hanging on, at least for the moment, is Swole able to use those powerful legs.
Oh, rolls right back into it and gets possession of the leg yet again.
Now, Shida looking, oh, look at this, Swole with those up kicks from the bottom. Just a stomp to the midsection from Hikaru Shida. And Big Swole in dire straits.
Yeah, Shida. Funny enough, kind of
This is certainly not looking good here.
playing heel this match, making Swole have to fight from underneath.
There's a psychological aspect to that as well. I mean, there's the physical toll, the beating that she's taking, but also the mental toll of just getting worked over like she is.
Absolutely, I'm telling you, when you get this deep into a match, you need a
Cover
momentum.
1, 2. Only a 2 count there for Hikaru Shida.
You need a momentum switch. You need something to go full circle. If you don't, this is going to be over here in just a second.
Yeah, and what could that possibly be here for Big Swole? We know she has the power. She needs to try and leverage that. This match has gone on for a little while, and Hikaru Shida continues to beat away at her little by little, just taking the energy out of Big Swole. She needs to have something big, a big change maneuver that is going to
pretty much
Yeah, he needs to put some more muscle behind those elbows for one.
and it looks like she might be with those rep fighters.
She's just eating those strikes. There we go.
That's what
Need something like that.
it up.
Way to use your head there, that's for sure.
Running uppercut, stun Shida back to center. Kazadora into
Into the flatliner. Okay.
cover, hook of the leg. 1, 2, no!
Oh, that was close.
What, you like to say it's like a 2.9?
At least.
2.9 and a half.
Okay, keep it rolling. Don't hesitate.
This is the momentum
2.95.
shift that you're talking about, Arn. And look at this, the hanging guillotine.
Here's where the strength comes into play, guys. Right here. If you still got enough.
2.9 and a half. Like, wouldn't that be a 3.4?
Around the head, cutting off the blood flow to the brain of Hikaru Shida and forcing her to carry her body weight. But look at that. Oh, inside cradle.
Smooth.
1, 2, no. Shida able to kick out. Big Swole with the discus. Went for that discus elbow strike. Shida had it scouted. Now up on the shoulders of the fireman carry. Hikaru Shida has her up. Oh! Down into the back.
Rough.
Hikaru Shida continuing to
Pretty much
punish
wasteland
the upper
backbreaker.
back of Big Swole, trying to neutralize that power advantage.
Nothing like bruising your kidneys to turn this thing back around.
She was targeting that throughout the entirety of the matchup. A smart idea to go after that yet again. Right into the well, but wait,
for the knee strike.
What did that knee?
Avoided one. Only a 1 count.
I don't think it was meant for the schoolgirl. Rather to get that pump kick off. Dirty dancing.
Lariat.
Oh no.
Shida had it scouted, caught her with that rising knee. 1, 2, no.
Still in it though. Yo.
Swole's got a lot of
This is a
fight
fun match.
but another knee strike like that could spell the end of the evening.
I think it's been the difference in the whole match. Those knee strikes. Incredible. And from all different angles.
And this crowd here in Charlotte, North Carolina, 100% behind Hikaru Shida. But lights
That's gotta be
out. Shida, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it is.
Huge victory here on AEW Dark.
The winner of this match, Hikaru Shida.
she's continuing her winning ways here, gentlemen. That's what's most important. Getting back into the title picture. We'll get
Rose got one of the
setting
Morty
her
masks.
sights on opponents such as Riho, the AEW Women's Champion. That was a big win for Hikaru Shida.
hell of a fight.
Well, Arn, thank you very much for joining us here in the broadcast position.
It's been my pleasure, guys. I enjoyed this.
Just for the one match.
A lot of history.
A lot of history and a lot of matches won, a lot of trips to the pay window for yourself, the enforcer, and a trip to the pay window for Hikaru Shida.
Oh, how does it feel to get such a big win over Big Swole?
Wow.
I won! Yeah! Yeah, I was so happy. I came here because for show Japanese style, and I think everyone like my style today, and I'm really happy to show. I'm really happy to show everyone Japanese style. Yeah. Well, we have obviously a huge pay-per-view coming up this Saturday, and there's going to be a big women's title match there with Riho, the AEW Women's Champion, facing your old teacher.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, who do you have in this?
That's so hard question. I think Emi Sakura will win. Yeah, I know both of them well, but I know Riha has so many technique, but Emi Sakura always show her true power in big match. Yeah, so I think Emi Sakura will win. Yeah.
Well, congratulations again tonight, and thank you so much.
All right, what a great way
No,
to
so she
start
got
our
back.
AEW
Stage
Dark.
quick. Go ahead, can't hit every. Right? Just. It's like, all right, you're gonna have one transition to get backstage for your interview. Can you do it? In the piece. Oh.
Who will face the unlikely duo of the librarian Leva
Shalandra
and
Royale.
the beast, Nyla Rose.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 15-minute
Damn, made them have to come out together.
The team of Shalandra Royale.
Hey there, Darth. Welcome. Yo, same. That Timeless Study Storm segment was magnificent. So here, seeing Shazza come out here alongside Shalandra like this does not feel right. But yeah, that was an iconic promo. You know it's good. You know it's good, Darth, because there are people complaining that it happened on Collision.
Great women's tag team match set to kick off. Wow, set to be the second match here on Dark tonight. Hey, brother. As Shazza McKenzie making her non-battle royal debut.
Taking names and takes ass.
Team debut here in AEW. She teams up with Shalandra Royale.
Who's first? Put him up. Not a women's action on Dark tonight, though. Just opened up with Big Swole versus Hikaru Shida, which was a surprisingly fun match. Now we're going to have Leva Bates and Nyla Rose up against Shazza McKenzie and Shalandra Royal.
Leva Bates giving the crowd here in Charlotte the business.
And I don't know if you necessarily want to quiet down this crowd here in Charlotte.
They have been electric all night. I think it'd be hard to get them to shut up.
Eventually, she's getting through to them.
With the Morty mask. That was pretty freaking funny looking.
I haven't really quite made it out yet.
Well, that is the hallmark of a great educator, getting through to a tough audience.
Your cooperation is appreciated.
And she will have perhaps the heaviest hitter in the women's division.
Oh boy.
As her partner.
Third wrath. Does her song have lyrics yet? This is where Shad Gable got his gimmick from?
And her tag team partner from Washington, D.C. She is the native beast, Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose was so close to being able to call herself the AEW Women's World Champion, but Riho proved to be too much.
Damn. Lyrics still not on song.
That's the scariest thing about this. You know, she clearly has basically a mission on her mind. Get back to the top of the mountain here at the AEW Women's Division. And honestly, if there's one woman who can do that, it's Nyla Rose.
And Chuck, when you have a competitor that's so dedicated, so determined to get to the top of the mountain, you know you have to be careful of them. That'll be the most dangerous.
Leva Bates is the most babyface-like heel ever.
In their terms, and she's coming for that belt.
And I wonder, this is actually a good situation for the librarian to find herself in, because Leva Bates has pretty much been, you know, not the best runs here in AEW. And if she manages to tag along, if you will, to Nyla Rose here, she could find herself in the win column.
Also cute.
She's crazy.
Winless thus far here in All Elite Wrestling.
This is one of those times where we're seeing a certain shot made me remember things. Looking forward to it. Let's just say Dark hasn't stopped being important.
And Shalandra Royal, and that would be enough to propel her back into the title picture. But the AEW management would not allow her to compete in a handicap match, so they assigned Leva Bates as her tag team partner.
I wonder how Nyla Rose is going to utilize her tag team partner, Leva Bates, in this matchup. But let's not forget about the two opponents on the other side of the ring here. Right now, you have Shazza
Space control for the moment.
who currently, you know, she's a...
That's quick broken.
She's
Volunteers.
She's a whippersnapper. That is probably boomer talk for me there.
Is that a technical term, Chuck?
Whippersnapper?
Whippersnapper,
I
yeah.
think it is. I think it is.
Yeah, that's an Australian snapmare.
Yeah.
Oh, Shazza going for that kick to the
What's the difference between an Australian snapmare and a regular snapmare?
Over, and Shalandra Royale, I don't think she necessarily wants to face off with the native beast.
But she's going to have to. No choice here.
Royale with the drop kick.
It just forces Nyla to move a half step back, and we have seen no hint of emotion on the face of Nyla Rose, Chuck. No, not since she lost that match.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be working. Head of steam? No dice.
But I mean, there's no woman that can stand toe to toe with her in the women's division. Yeah, if she has one weakness, it is on the technical side. And you know, in the past couple of weeks, she's been addressing that weakness. She's been caught by Riho in those pinning predicaments, those unorthodox Japanese roll-up.
Oh yeah, and I think, you know, the old saying goes, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. I think she's recognized that she maybe was a little lax in her engagements with Rio.
The way Leva just wants to tag in, and Nyla's like, why are you trying to interrupt my business?
I guess that answers my question from earlier on, how she's going to utilize her tag partner. Not much.
Now Shalandra Royal and Shazza McKenzie looking for a double suplex, but Rose, what power!
Wow.
Valiant effort there by Shalandra and Shazza, but that power from Nyla Rose, you cannot take that for granted.
The power from Nyla Rose. And what? All on her own.
Okay.
Did she just hit us with the Hercules? Hercules? No.
For the tag now, Shalandra Royal, the flatliner, kick across the face by Shazza McKenzie. Caught her right across the jaw.
Double team offense.
Oh no.
The double hookup and the double choke slam. Nyla Rose planning both of
Nyla Rose is effectively wrestling both these women on her own.
Credit there, by the way, to Shalandra and Shazza for utilizing their speed, Chuck. That was the important thing. But that power from Nyla's insane.
Absolutely. I was just thinking.
For real, yeah. But then again, Leva is quirky like that.
I think there's some leeway.
In a lot of ways, she's more of like a streamer than a wrestler.
Some extracurriculars is now Shazza sent into the post. And Nyla Rose just a one-woman wrecking.
I mean that from like personality wise.
At this point, Leva Bates is
Frame of reference, stuff like that.
Nyla's biggest fan.
Oh my gosh! Halfway across the ring.
Nyla sending Shalandra, and now Leva Bates might finally see some action.
The cameraman needs to not.
Call on the internet, it's your bait.
Actually throwing her to her own partner. I think she's fine making this a 3-on-1 handicap match.
At the rate that it's going,
It's a tag.
ends up that way.
Shalandra Royal.
And
Shazza
Nyla
McKenzie.
realizes it.
Look at Nyla just
Dragging her through the ropes.
release German suplex.
Rough.
What can they do to stop the bleeding here?
I don't know. It seems like, correct me if I'm wrong here, fellas. You know, Chuck, you've been in that ring so many times, right? So much experience, but it almost seems like Nyla's kind of sort of playing with her food here.
Absolutely. You saw her toying with the kicks that definitely hurt, but it's not her trying to end the match. I think she's having fun. She's just out here to inflict as much punishment as possible.
Yeah. And this is also a message.
Oh, and picking up Shazza McKenzie.
Playing with her food, not a good idea.
That's what we're looking at right here.
Could have probably had the match won there.
Formidable competitors by herself. No need for a tag team partner. She wanted this to be a handicap match. Leva's just there chilling, reading a book. That's basically where she's at here. She's
The way Shalandra's like, oh no, Miss Nyla, I don't want none of it, please. And is getting dragged into the ring.
By the hair over the top. Nasty fall. And the running kick to the
Yo.
head. Lights out for Shalandra Royal.
That regal knee.
Pure domination from the native beast, Nyla Rose. Dominance in this division for sure.
Reminiscent of her performance in the Women's Casino Battle Royale. And now the Death Valley Driver. Hopefully this will be it. 1, 2, no! Shazza McKenzie breaks up the pinfall.
Shazza's not willing to let it be.
You have to respect it. But really, I mean, you're getting your butt kicked in this matchup. You need to be...
Part of me wants to be like, why is she fighting so hard for this match? In particular, a tag team match on Dark. But then you got to think about it from a kayfabe perspective. It's like, it's my opportunity. This is probably one of the biggest platforms I'm on. I don't want to let the match go that bad, like that easily. Yeesh. The way she did that so easily.
So much tenacity, but in the face of such a determined competitor, she has been unable to withstand it, and now Nyla Rose.
Oh no.
What are we doing?
Oh no. This can't happen. There's already been too much pain inflicted in this matchup. High risk, she's going to the top rope here, gentlemen.
Oh, no. This might be as low risk as high risk gets.
Probably.
No.
Atomico flattening both of her opponents. Nyla Rose, look at the intensity in her eyes. As now covers 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Nyla Rose single-handedly defeating two very game opponents.
The winners of this match, the team of Leva Bates and Nyla.
Damn, that seems to pin them both for a second. I mean, she kind of did. She didn't. I feel you. I thought she was gonna stack them, you know, for Roman Reigns.
Of the native beast, Nyla Rose.
Leva Bates getting her first win.
Rose victorious this evening with the librarian
Damn,
Leva Bates,
these ladies are quick.
Royal and Shazza McKenzie. But Nyla, this was a tag team match. You never tagged in. Why?
Because I didn't have to. Let me ask you a question. Did you see the Casino Battle Royale at All Out? So you saw me in there. So you saw me throw out half of the competitors in that match. You see, from day one, I've been disrespected in this company. Is that reflected in my record? No, it's not. Not even one of the 10 that I eliminated. So I'm going to start disrespecting everyone in this locker room, one by one. Or in tonight's case, 2 by 1. Why didn't I tag out tonight?
I don't think I heard an instant transit.
I'm Nyla Rose, the native beast.
When we're gonna go over to the control center, this is stuff we can skip.
We are only 1 day away from Full Gear. It's tomorrow night.
Yeah, because this is where they're gonna do a rundown of the pay-per-view that we just watched. They're gonna air the promo from the last Dynamite we watched. Apologies for the hold up, y'all. Ready for those of you on your own end, we're going to be starting off at 33:31. Just going to give you a moment. Also drop that from here. But yes, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Frankie Kazarian filling in for the injured Christopher Daniels, Japanese star CIMA.
This is a 6-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a total combined
Jack
weight of
Evans
550
from the heavens.
pounds, the team of Kip Sabian, Jack Evans, and
Kip Sabian kind of matches their vibe.
Kip Sabian
Kind of.
teaming up with the Hybrid 2. Once again, we saw them last week on Dynamite take on the Elite Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
He's also got that fuckboy energy about him, you know?
Very, very impressive in defeat.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort without a doubt, and you got to give credit where credit is due. They went to the top of the mountain, they tried to take down the big dogs, didn't work out for them, but they still showed that they had it in them to be able to make an impact here in AEW.
Yeah, these three weirdly fit together, actually. This works. Kip Sabian feels like he's been criminally overlooked here by AEW management, as do TH2. And so they have found common cause. And look,
I love that
away with a victory
Chuck T even
here
agrees.
tonight in your main
Just
event
kind of
of
works.
AEW Dark.
Right, exactly like their neon gear. The way it works well in their this black lighting for their entrance.
and their opponents, the team of CIMA and the AEW World Tag Team Champions, SCU.
Two men that will have their hands full tomorrow night.
CIMA is trying and horribly failing at matching their energy.
AEW
here with SCU, but he's unfortunately out right now with that injury. But you couldn't ask for a better backup in the veteran, the legend known as CIMA. This is a great trio, and I think that they're going to turn some heads in this matchup with their chemistry. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised.
Yeah, like how do you replace a veteran like Christopher Daniels? You get another veteran in CIMA, a guy who's been around just as long.
CIMA and Daniels have a very long history together. CIMA, though a member of Strong Hearts, almost an honorary member of SCU. It'll be interesting to see how they're able to gel.
So weird seeing him try to mess with them.
SCU. I mean, that big title match tomorrow night in Baltimore has got to be weighing heavy on their mind, but they can't afford to look past the Hybrid 2 and Kip Sabian.
And even though this is not a tag team match proper, a loss here, it's a trios match. A loss here to SCU could be detrimental to them, right? You do not want to go into the biggest AEW show of the year with full gear, defending those AEW World Tag Team Championships with a loss. You don't want that.
Chuck, what do you think the mental state of SCU would be were they to be defeated here tonight, headed into full gear?
Well, it's almost twofold. You know, you don't want to go in like.
We're starting with Angelico and Shida.
You want to come in fresh for your first.
And ready for Angelico to knot him up.
Come in with a loss, like you were saying. So, you know, you gotta pick and choose your battles. If you can't get it done early, you gotta weigh your options. Like, do you really want to push it to that next level, knowing you have that tag team title match coming up?
And now CIMA and Angelico starting things off. Two men with a common maestro. Ultimo Dragon, the man responsible for CIMA's training, his early days in this business, and the man responsible for convincing Angelico to leave South Africa to pursue Lucha Libre in Mexico, where he trained with both Negro Navarro and Shida. Shida, of course, a man that Chuck Taylor knows very well.
That's right. Also, my maestro for many of my Lucha Libre classes.
You know, and I think, Chuck, you brought up a really good point about either ending the match early, like just getting out there and making it happen quickly, or, you know, if it drags on, you know, what do you end up doing? And I think that's when SCU admittedly has to rely on CIMA a lot here. You need CIMA to be the one that kind of drives and almost like controls the matchup here, but I see done there by Angelico.
He tried to flip the hell out, and it did not work for him. You're right back down. Very, very slick from Angelico. Let's go for that arm drag, though.
Cover. Another sweep of the leg goes for the cover. Not even a one count from referee Bryce Remsburg. CIMA went to the ropes, but Angelico cut him off right at the pass with that back elbow. Oh! Thunderous drop kick from CIMA. And now CIMA with Angelico isolated, tags out for Frankie Kazarian. Kaz seeing his first action of the evening.
Careful there. That tag went in when Bryce Remsburg wasn't looking, but he did manage to catch it right at the tail end there. Here comes Jack.
Yeah, you got to make sure referee sees your tag.
The veteran Frankie Kazarian.
Deep arm drag. Kazarian holds on, placing the knee, grinding it into the face of Jack Evans, slowing the pace down. Evans, such a dangerous high flyer. The best tactic Frankie Kazarian can opt for is to keep him grounded.
Also a veteran, like he's been around forever. It's at least 15 years. You know, he's been around the world. He's been to Japan. He's been to Mexico. He's learned so many different styles. He is a high flyer and he is mostly a striker, but he's learned so many different things.
Really, all the competitors in this matchup have just so much experience. The one I think with the least is Kip Sabian, and he's clocking in at just under a decade of experience himself. So, oh wow,
back heel kick.
Damn, I did not realize Kip Sabian's been wrestling that long.
Frankie Kazarian. Now Kip Sabian with the quick tag in and a sledge to the spine. And you mentioned that experience of Kip Sabian. Sabian, of course, a product of the Night Wrestling School in Norfolk, England. The Fightin' Night family. Seems like Sabian has picked up a few aggressive notes from them.
Really?
As he should, right? You're going to need
Did not know the Night family trained him.
People like Frankie Kazarian off guard. But well done, though. He's cutting off the ring, not allowing Frankie Kazarian to get any kind of offense. But just as I say that, I eat my own words. Here comes the veteran Kazarian.
Putting together a 3-hit combo. They're flattening the young Sabian.
Get a couple points for that one if it's a little bit of Street Fighter, perhaps.
And now Scorpio Sky over the top with the splash into a pinning.
Nice vaulting splash there.
Only a 2 count. And Kip Sabian believes that he has been overlooked. He's the man that scored the first pin ever in All Elite Wrestling in singles competition. And thus far, one.
Truth. It is true.
On Sabian from Frankie Kazarian. Thus far, Sabian's opportunities have been somewhat limited. He did dislocate that finger that kept him out of action for a couple weeks and kind of staunched his momentum.
And I understand, though, why Kip Sabian feels the way he feels, but the reality is that when you go out with an injury and and you have, a huge moment to make a name for yourself with the community here at AEW, things like that are going to set you back. Now that he's here, though, everyone has to take note. Kip Sabian, this guy is going to be a force in AEW if people aren't careful.
And Chuck, you can speak to that frustration of being out for injury, being on the shelf, and then seeing your peers pass you by.
Yeah, there's so many talented people on this roster, and if you miss a week or two,
You know, could not break the waist locks and tried to elbow his way out.
Elbows from Scorpio Sky knocking Kip Sabian back into the corner. Bandera sends Sky up and over the top, and Sky blocks the punch, answers with the right hand of his own. And now climbing up to the top, and he's getting in the face. Oh, Sabian gouging the eyes of Scorpio Sky. And Evans with that pump kick to the face, taking Sky off the apron.
It seemed like they had that one planned pretty well.
I was just about to say that, Chuck, because this team has come together, this trio has come together, I would say.
That did not work out very well.
In the life of
Don't know if he was going for a stomp or an axe handle or what, but nothing really landed.
impressive. And again, Kip Sabian doing a great job cutting off the ring.
Only a 1 count there.
Yeah, so many talented guys, like you said. If you find your spot, if maybe he's going to find his spot as this trio, this is how you're going to keep getting on the shows.
Well, Sabian and TH2 were so impressed by their performance against the Elite on Dynamite that they decided to make this a going concern. They did the most important commitment a tag team can make. They started
That are
WhatsApp
still
chat.
under contract? I mean, Scorpio Sky, kind of, for example. He's still under contract, but he's really been, like, start-stop with them. They, like, vignettes will start up and stop, and then vignettes will start up and stop, and he just, like, never comes around. The last 2-ish years, he's at most gotten to having 1 or 2 matches and then back on the shelf.
Double sledge to the spine by Angelico.
And let's be honest, no one wants to start a Twitter DM.
Also wish Jack Evans was still under contract. But that was an amicable situation. He's not... What was that?
Prawn hold 1, 2. 2 count. You saw Evans was actually flat-footed on that prawn hold. He didn't have...
He looked so hyped. He was like, what?
Far forward as he would have liked.
And as weird as Jack Evans comes off on TV, he's even weirder in real life. This is barely half
Tremendous weirdo.
Tremendous weirdo, said Excalibur. Excalibur knows.
Face first into the turnbuckle. And this punishment may play a factor in that title match on Full Gear this Saturday night. Available on pay-per-view, in demand, Direct TV, or wherever you get your pay-per-views. BR Live, ITV Box Office in the UK and Ireland, Fight TV internationally.
Numbers advantage, just getting too much of Scorpio Sky there.
Yeah, and I was also going to point out that it's really smart here of this team, Kip Sabian and the Hybrid 2, to be able to isolate Scorpio Sky like this, but it's also just so bad for Scorpio Sky to be taking this amount of punishment in this match when he has such a huge match. Just like that, right? You can't afford any of those, especially a guy like Sky who loves to take, no pun intended, to the skies.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one on
Oh, a little bit of miscommunication. I shouldn't say miscommunication, but a little bit of tension there with TH2. It's like, don't tell me what to do. I can do what I want.
From the floor, he had his feet placed on the floor. Bryce Remsburg denying the tag as we get a great view of that step-up Gamangiri. And now Sabian, though, continuing to work on Scorpio Sky. Hook of the far leg, 1, 2. Sky able to kick out.
I wanted to be like, Kip Sabian's green isn't even the right green, but, like, there does seem to be a little bit... Well, never mind. No, that's not right either. I'll shut up. Well, when you look at Jack Evans' kick pad, looks like it really matches. No, that's not it. Never mind. I'm sitting out here comparing color palettes of gear.
Drop kick takes Sabian off his feet, and the window of opportunity has opened for Scorpio Sky. He's got to get there. He's got.
Hey there, Hassan. How it goes?
Stop right there.
Hope your weekend's been good. D-House. I'm not sure how much of the wrestling you've been keeping up with, but it's been a busy one.
Push off, and Helico now makes the tag out to Shima. Shima with a drop kick takes in Helico off his feet. Evans, the spring. Oh, beautiful anti-air there by Shima.
Thank you.
I think Jack Evans with that kick just
Appreciate it.
his words. Oh, look at the Shima. Helico's hit the club. And now using the foot too. Now the roll through. And Helico escapes with the back door, but Shima counters with the knees. And now,
And then a little short stomp.
across the collarbones of Helico. Now Shima just taking out all three members of the competition. Venus Hammer there.
Going for the iconoclasm off the top, bro.
Evans into the pile. Not a care in the world. Just send him over like the carcass he is. The 22-year-old veteran.
What's next? We're gonna
Unbelievable.
on to all of them. Yo, over the back of the neck. That sucked.
The innovator that he is.
Shima with a tremendous series of offensive maneuvers there, but Helico throwing the left jab, and now the backstabber by Shima. Great counter, hook of the near leg. 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Bryce Remsburg. Jack Evans trying to get in there to save his teammate, but Helico had a little bit more steam left in
Hey there, Takara. Respectfully, I'm not answering that question right now because this isn't the environment for that. We want to keep a focus on the show we're watching. That's going to open up a whole discussion that everybody in chat is going to chip into, and that means we're going to not be focusing on what we're here to do, and that is to watch Retro AEW at the moment. And plus, that's a very subjective thing, and I don't think you'll agree with my opinions anyways. Partially because they're very different products. They're not really worth comparing one for one. Appreciate you throwing out the engaging question there. I think wrestling is winning. That's a shout right there, Ray. The fans are winning. Hell yes. Nah, man. Yo, that was epic. Oh, it looked like he tried to land on his feet, but it did not work. Saved from the drop kick.
That was a bad tumble there for Jack Evans, and also a very wise play there by Sabian, dragging his teammate to the corner so he could bring himself in since he's the fresher man. And now telling Evans he's going to finish it. He's going to put away the veteran, the Super J-Cup winner, Shima.
Yeah, that's a discussion that's better saved for the Discord, Takara. If you wanted to have that conversation, I recommend joining the Discord, which is linked in the description, or you can have it dropped to the chat here by one of the mods. And that could be the place that conversation is had. And trust me, we have top discussions like that all the time. But yeah, just not here. Right now.
Up to the top. Meteora! 1, 2, 3. A huge victory for
I don't think that link is... Yeah, Hex. You'd have to just drop the command. I have not been keeping up with those. That link isn't valid. You'd have to drop it from the dock.
What happens when you put 3 veterans together? You get success. That's exactly what we have here with Shima and SCU, your AEW World
Oh, so we'll see if they...
We hope you'll join us
I guess.
Saturday night on pay-per-view, Full Gear, Baltimore, Maryland, Royal
I got you.
Arena.
On Saturday, November 9th, John Moxley versus Kenny
But
Omega.
yes, y'all, that was Dark. It's going to be just a couple of minutes, and we're going to get started on Dynamite. I'll be taking a brief break. Just need to stretch. The stool is uncomfortable. Anyways, I figured I'd try it on the mobile. Yeah, no, I just realized that I haven't updated it with the new Discord link that we had to make last week because we were having issues during the GCW show. People vs. GCW, we had to make a whole new Discord link, and I realized I haven't been fully up. I haven't put that everywhere yet. But yes, y'all, gonna throw on some interlude music for the meantime, and I'll be right back. and out of turn. Alright, y'all. Just about time to get into this week's episode of Dynamite. Okay. It's like, why is this the quality? We're here. For those of you who got the episode up on your own feed, I'm going to start it being zeroed out. And we're going to get going into 3, 2, 1. Start.
Welcome to Baltimore, Maryland, the site of Full Gear, Awesome Kong, and Brandy Rhodes.
Muting this song. All title retentions at the pay-per-view. Wasn't it? It's still so jarring seeing Cody in AEW. Literally just watched him on Saturday night's main event last night. Should have won that match. Kind of agree. I mean, I also understand why they didn't want to give Jericho, you know, a 2-month reign. Not even a 2-month reign. It would have been like a 7-week reign. Yeah, but at the same time, like, come on. In hindsight, I feel like AEW World Champion Cody is something that should have happened. Okay. Same with JR and commentary in a company that is. Yeah. That's fully loaded. He called full gear, fully loaded. Hell yeah, that's hilarious. Chair is probably fully loaded. Damn. Damn. Oh my god. The missed Phoenix Splash on the wood. That match was like that match was unlike few I've ever seen. Death match wise. Damn. Damn, that was disheartening. He wanted to know that Mox was just as hurt as him. And he wasn't. Sorry, just realized that I still had it muted from the video package. It's just the video package was a Fozzy song, so I had to make sure that that didn't play.
John Moxley cleared to compete, and he's looking for a fight, Tony.
It's one of the wildest things I'd ever witnessed. Seeing these two, those two, I should say, Omega and Moxley, and what they did.
The way he's having a match 4 days later. I mean, and against Nakazawa? Wow. Well, in death matches, you're realm. You're a little more than human. Not wrong.
And you notice Moxley still entering through the crowd. Trusts absolutely no one. Does not want anybody to get behind his back. Looking pretty limber, looking pretty spry is John Moxley.
I don't know if that's called spry. I call it being crazy. He just has that look in his eyes, like he's on in a different world.
Music of Jericho. Let it play, man. Jericho. Thanks, guys. Yo, he said, fuck the gimmicks. I'm here for a pound of flesh on behalf of my boy. The way Mox just hit his shoulder roll thing as he was coming off the ropes there. Yeah, again. Well, he had just beaten Kenny Omega in an unsanctioned death match. This Mox, in this year, 2019, took a pinfall loss to Toriano. Got him with the elbow. It's connecting enough to stagger him. Oh, damn, crowned him. Just when you started to think the match was going to be an actual match. Damn, I didn't want to think that, Hex.
Hey, so that one counts, right?
So that one counts, right? Because then sanctioned match.
A lot of things and say whatever you want about me, but I am not a liar. I told you exactly what was going to happen at Full Gear. And I delivered as advertised, as promised. Kenny Omega will never be the same again.
No, I get you, Hex. I didn't think you were knocking him. It's just that's an aspect I had forgotten and didn't want to remember.
Now, Kenny, you are one radical son of a bitch.
our personal differences notwithstanding, I do respect you. Because you have the balls to do something I don't think anybody else in AEW is going to have the balls to do anymore. I don't think anybody in that dressing room is going to have the balls to ever step in the ring with me. But can't nobody run, can't nobody hide forever. I am on a pilgrimage to scorch the earth of AEW, one broken neck at a time, until I am the last man standing.
One broken neck at a time. Okay.
I don't care how long it takes, but hey, if there is anybody out there, anybody in AEW listening that wants to test themselves, that wants to confront their own mortality, that wants to confront the only man who presents real danger in this ring, let me know. Anybody out there who's listening in AEW, just say the word, and I'd be happy to let you know exactly where you stand on the food chain. Just do me a favor. If you're gonna step in the ring with me, kiss your loved ones goodbye before you leave the house. Have an ambulance on speed dial, and when it's all over, nobody asks me for any damn apologies.
Strong remarks from John Moxley. Somebody is going to get moxified.
Well, he's throwing out the challenge to anybody, but it's not a challenge just to get in and wrestle, guys. It's a challenge.
There's a few other points I do think modern Mox, specifically his wisdom, in this era AEW would kill.
Huge momentum, even though that was an unsanctioned match just 4 days ago at Full Gear. It's still a victory over the wrestler that many people consider to be the best in the world.
I just really wanted to let that bro breathe.
Best in the world. The video, what do you think of that?
Kenny Omega is in rough shape. He's got to take a week off, and you know that absolutely has to kill him. He wants to get that momentum back. He wants to get back in the ring. That's where he feels at home.
And I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot more to tell you about, but the big thing tonight is that we have an amazing main event. This main event is star-studded. Looks like the All-Star game. The AEW World Champion, Chris Jericho, Sammy G, against the champs, the SoCal. I love these guys. And folks, this could be a hell of a matchup. It's obvious that the Inner Circle wants all the gold.
They want all the gold. Chris Jericho is the AEW World Champ. Tonight, he can also be a tag team champ by the time we're off the air.
Jericho become a double champ. I low-key forgot that their theme being this theme and thought it was somebody subscribing for a second. I still rolled with the boogie, but that first half second, I was like, new subscriber now.
From the Heat, at a combined weight of 439 pounds, Grayson, Evil Uno, Dark Order.
Well, I tell you, I get excited talking about SCU because I think they are the right team to be the champions of this company right now.
A lot of times, it's based on if you're hot or not, JR.
Yep.
And I really think it's like the baseball playoffs. You get hot, you win. Right now, thanks to Scorpio Sky stepping in, they're red hot.
You know, this theme extended actually is kind of a boogie.
Sky proved to be a huge difference maker all throughout that tournament, and especially last Saturday night at Full Gear, where he guided SCU onto victory. And now here we have a match with huge tag team implications.
So the tag titles will be decided later tonight right here live on TNT.
And their opponents, Marco Stunt, Jungle Boy, Jurassic Express.
Looking for their first tag team win. And they're in for it. They're up against Super Smash Bros. They're up against Dark Order.
Boy and Marco
Dark Order before they were giving back to the business. That's a great way to put it. Dark Order before they were giving back to before they were paying their dues, brother.
Fate getting in the face of the Dark Order, Evil Uno and Grayson, and their army of creepers as well.
That entrance with the army of creepers, the most bizarre entrance I've ever seen. Now let's talk about Marco's stunt a little bit. Much has been talked about, much has been written about his size and how it comes into play. I like his enthusiasm. I like the fact that he is so quick and so fast and so agile. It's very, very difficult to be able to get a read on him if you're wrestling against him. It's unlike anything you've ever done, right?
JR, you often talk about difficulty finding training partners. How on earth can you find somebody the size of Marco Stunt to train with?
Sixth grade class? I don't know. I admire his courage. He's trying to live his dream. He is not the normal size wrestler, if there is such a thing anymore.
But heart for days. I mean, that's undeniable.
I mean, I appreciate JR specifying that. Wow, skipped like 3 whole syllables in my sentence. But yeah, I appreciate JR specifying that there's even such a thing as a normal sized wrestler because it's so versatile nowadays. Gotta have damn short Marco is for real.
The arm drag taking Evil Uno down. Grayson tags in, as does Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy with the crucifix into a pinning predicament. Grayson rolls free. A side headlock.
Nice little kip up into the side headlock takeover.
Grayson as Jungle Boy springs to his feet.
Grayson's getting over the fact he's lost his first name.
Damn, the way he called it out. Yeah, this is for a short spell where they just billed him as Grayson. They took Stu out of his name. It's just Evil Uso. It's Evil Uno and Grayson. Evil Uno. Oh, Uso.
Marco makes a very timely tag, not lingering in the ring too long to get caught in a 2-on-1 situation.
The Frankensteiner there. And now Marco Stunt off the
Is he? I thought he was like 20 pounds lighter or something like that. That means Marco's an inch taller than me because I'm an inch shorter than Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is 5'6", I'm 5'5".
High stakes, man. High stakes. Chance for Le Champion to come away from
Bro with the flossing.
2 sets of titles around his waist.
2 sets. Just be 2 championships.
Evil Uno trying to low bridge Marco Stunt. And Marco getting in the face of Uno, but he turned his back to Stu Grayson.
Tag made. Legal tag, too, because the big man's both feet were on the apron, and he was holding the tag. Oh. Now this is where you're into trouble right here. If Marco gets isolated, gets singled out, pulled from the herd, so to speak, he's in trouble.
And that's what they want to do. They want to isolate him.
Sorry, 4 inches shorter and 10 pounds lighter. Gotcha. Okay, that checks out. Ooh, floating swan dive. Wow, shoulder was not down at all.
Yeah, squeaked free is right. He doesn't need a lot of room. No, but his size, he still was able to just...
Doesn't need a lot of room.
Contorted his body and got out of there. You're not used to pinning someone body to body that's that small, quite frankly, just to be honest about it. But you can't judge this man's heart, the size of his heart, by his inches, his pounds. That's why he's so entertaining. That's why fans love him.
Well, you mentioned courage, and it takes courage.
Let's go. I love that so much.
And the Dark Order reigning supreme over the Jurassic
Senton Atomico under the apron. Only 130? Wow, he put on some weight. 21st century Rey Mysterio typically was billed at 165 up until the late 2000s when he started being billed at 175. $120, that's the weight. I forgot what his height was, but I thought he was like 120, 130.
6:30 Central Time there.
Be sure to visit AEWTix.com for all of your All Elite ticketing needs. That was a weird way to end that promo.
Well, it doesn't look good for Marco's team.
That was a good way to end the promo. He says.
We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back live on TNT.
Grayson grabbing the face lock, and now just hoisting Marco Stunt up high, showing off his strength.
The old blood
Welcome, Brooks.
As he pointed out all the time when the British Bulldog hit somebody in that vertical suplex.
Lateral press. Marco able to kick out.
The way Grayson's laughing, oh, he kicked out. Oh, that's cute.
Inflict as much punishment as possible on Marco Stunt.
Yeah, you know what? He's a very underrated wrestler. He comes in with this Dark Order, this really creepy entrance they have, and he's with Evil Uno, but he's a fighter.
He may be the star of Dark Order.
Yeah.
In some people's estimation.
Oh, just gut-wrenching him up and
Oi!
Marco Stunt to the corner. And setting him up for Uno, who charges in back elbow to the kidneys.
And I'm thinking, Uno there's about a biscuit or two under 300. Maybe 270. Point being, Marco Stunt is, what we say, what did he weigh in at? 120 something?
117.
Yeah, 117.
117. Ooh.
He wouldn't have to pull weight to become a racehorse jockey.
Oh, Marco sneaking through the legs of Uno, but Grayson.
Wow, the way he just taunted Jungle Boy there. It almost cost him.
Dark Order.
Oh, what a cheap shot.
Cheap shot by tag
To
team.
the side. Damn, great double team offense. Broken up by Jungle Boy.
Let's save the day for his team, at least for the time being. Hey, give credit to Marco. He's hanging in there.
Yeah, he won't give up.
Marco's had to.
Look at this, and he just slaps him in the face.
Yeah, cuffing Uno on the ear.
Oh,
what's he doing?
Oh
Biting
no,
him up?
he's biting the thigh, the outside of the thigh. But Uno with the scratch of the back.
Yeah, whatever it takes, I guess, right? Try to get out of that double team.
Breaking those fingernails, and now hook of the leg, far leg, 1-2.
Still can't keep him down, can they?
he's like a slinky.
Just like a slinky. This is crazy, JR.
Single-handedly. Oh, tossing stunt.
And we're back on TNT. Tag match continues. Somehow, some way, ladies and gentlemen, Marco Stunt, the little guy, has been able to hold on throughout the commercial break, even though he's been isolated. He just won't quit.
No, not much force behind those blows, JR, that time, but he's still in it.
Turn around into the flatliner. Nice. That pop up in the middle of the tilt whirl was sick.
The window of opportunity has opened for Marco Stunt.
Yeah, he needs that tag something fierce.
The Jungle Boy, and Jungle Boy just got taken off the apron.
Ducks under the wild shot from Grayson, but takes him down.
Still needs to make the tag. Marco's there.
There he is.
Jungle Boy, the legal man.
Nice tope. Taking him out.
That's what I'm talking about.
First damn tope suicide of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Back elbow.
Second match.
Laying in some combination strikes.
Proud of him, man. There's something about Jungle Boy. The fans have just attached themselves.
Oh! Just throwing his whole body into that running kick. 1, 2. Oh!
Nice evasion.
Escaped out. Oh, the back.
Damn.
Knee drop from Jungle Boy. Cover 1, 2. Uno able
This was Mike Bailey-esque.
Close, near fall. Jungle Boy trying to communicate there with his erstwhile tag team partner.
You think he should make the tag now? Marco was in a long time.
I agree. But, you know, I don't count Marco out. I don't know what Marco's going to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Double Irish whip reversed there by Uno, just using his size to full advantage.
That's exactly what he did. The
Oh!
Nice double team. Good
Grayson.
tandem offense.
Step up off his own partner's back. Marco Stunt takes down Evil Uno. Now the Escalera. Oh, Stunt. Slipping off the top rope, climbing up. Oh, the Jungle Boy caught Grayson with a kick.
Let's go with Lucha Things. Nice.
1, 2.
Who that
So close.
almost crooked Dragon Rana, but Dragon Rana nonetheless.
I think that was kind of a mistake that turned in the favor of Evil Uno.
He just shoved Jungle Boy bodily into the pinfall to break it up. Now Uno set to the outside, as is Grayson.
Jungle Boy is absolutely out.
Jungle Boy about to do a big old dive. Let's go. Oh no, they broke his momentum.
They blocked the tope. away.
Yeah, they both
Yep.
at a vertical base that time.
Yeah, they had it figured out.
Sure did.
Oh no. He's got stunt up on his back. The night.
Oh, it didn't even go right. That sucked. Getting a bit of effect. Work through it for the rest of the match. I'm sorry, y'all.
He's in a heap on the ring.
Well, I'll say this: the Dark Order may be a hell of a tag team. I wouldn't want them doing my taxes. They've had a chance to beat
Stun hook.
Appreciate you. Oh.
on numerous occasions and can't close the deal.
And that was the rest of the match. Go figure. Yes.
What a decisive victory for Grayson and Evil Uno to get back in the win column here in All Elite Wrestling.
Came into this match ranked number 4 in tag team wrestling and All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, fix it. Appreciate the feedback.
The Jurassic Express still looking for their first victory.
Marco. Oh, boo all you want! Give it up for Marco! This man of small stature, ridiculed every day! And still, you show promise. But you could be better, you could be a winner, and I can give you purpose. All you need to do is be one with the Dark Order.
He's recruiting a new creeper.
Offering Stunt an opportunity to join the Creepers to find a home.
There you go, Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy says not today.
I respect that. Put him down.
Damn. I respect that. Put him down.
There's no way these two young men can battle all those guys. No way.
The numbers advantage way too
Oh, yeah, no, they're getting bald.
Oh, the Creepers just put in boots.
The Creepers have guys intimidated here.
Luchasaurus. Nah, he's got a torn ACL at all. That was the end of August. This is the middle of November.
Wait just a second here.
But that's just. But there he is. Torn ACL, less than 3 months. Damn. Bro's walking. What? Okay. Could we working safe here? Those are some moves you could do partially cleared, you know? If it's not that bad of a tear. Yeah, something like that. A fucking headbutt. Ooh, throwing somebody with a torn ACL. That's sketch.
Well, fans are loving this. Luchasaurus.
He's back a little bit earlier than
How you gonna be? Way earlier than you thought he would be. A torn ACL, 6 to 9 months. Spinning back kick. How you gonna work that with a torn ACL? How are you gonna base throwing somebody like that with a torn ACL? Yo, Luchasaurus versus Grayson. That's it. Yo, the question mark kick. So sick with it. Okay, choke slam. Moonsault. Fucking moonsault, man. I don't think his ACL's torn, y'all. Supposed to be out till January, they said. Late January. Man came out and basically said he was going to wrestle till he can't anymore. I remember watching this with a friend live, and we were losing our minds collectively through each phase of that. Every single strike is like, we're sitting there being like, no, we've been reading reports and stuff. Your ACL's torn. You should not be doing this. AEW. We're like, is AEW letting somebody work when they're clear, like very much not cleared? And it's a combination of it being a small tear and Luchasaurus being like beyond human. Like the comeback was real. The injury was real. Because people were like, "Is it a work?"
Of course he has a plan. He is, he's perhaps the smartest man in wrestling. He's got a plan and a backup plan and a backup to his backup. He is dangerous.
How many times have you seen a world champion in singles competition vie for a tag team championship? They want to take the inner circle. They want to take all the gold here in AEW.
But yeah, the boy got his dinosaur back. Happy for him for that. It's time for the chairman. We got ourselves a three-way match up next.
The chairman is here. And we'll be in one-on-one competition when we come back.
I was really wrong. You got him. Yes, the trying to push me down. I'm sorry, this theme was so hard. I just read that was the second verse.
Tremendously since he's become under the, I don't know if tutelage is the right word, or under the guidance of Tully Blanchard. You know Tully as well as I do. He was one of the great athletes of all time when he was a member of the Horsemen, and now look at this. And Sean also has a lot more.
Bro still got a nick on his eye from that match at the pay-per-view against Janela.
Gifts that God gave him, how to maximize those abilities, and he is passing that knowledge along to Shawn Spears, as well as a couple of tricks from the back of Tully.
Absolutely, tricks, execution. He knew what to do.
Here's the thing, guys. Break it down real simply. Tully's at the stage of his life where these checks are important.
Oh, and then shush for Peter Avalon. From one heel to another.
Then somebody tells you that, folks. That's what they're in it for, period. Oh, sorry.
I think he's shushing you, Jim.
I thought somebody had gas.
JR.
Does your gas sound like that? Pardon me, I said... Nashville, Tennessee.
We are back, ladies
A
and
musical
gentlemen.
town, Music City, USA.
That's Peter Avalon, by
Such musicians.
It doesn't hold the rope open for her. She's like, but...
Johnny Cash.
Weck? Weck. Okay. I just remember what we were coming up on. Yeah. Got ourselves a three-way match here. I believe this is just a matter of content. This is just gonna jockeying for contention.
He is a barely contained ball of intensity. to pain.
Could we be as bold as say that Darby didn't have AEW, he might be institutionalized?
Well, you may be right.
Why, yo, why, JR? Didn't have AEW, he'd be institutionalized. This is crazy. Your deal saying shoo. It's made my brain like 2K's. I feel it. Shoosh. Shoosh, please. Yep, I know the feeling.
Pretty simple, straightforward rules in that regard.
But really three different styles here if you think about it. Actually, Darby Allin's style is different from anyone's.
There's the crowd chanting, let's go Darby.
Well, Darby made a name for himself right here on this program weeks ago against the world champion Chris Jericho. Look at this.
And Peter Avalon coming up. Nobody home. The pool was empty.
That was a heck of a try, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Sending Avalon to the outside, but Sean Spears seizes on the opportunity.
Broken his neck. Hit that middle rope.
Yeah. Getting out of the ring was a hell of a deal right there.
Yes, it was.
Good Lord.
Spears went for the back suplex, but Darby escaped under. There's the
nice.
Darby, look at him. He's shot
Beautiful.
Cannon. Coming off the beautiful arm drag.
Gotcha. Okay, you were thinking of something else then.
He'll use your momentum, your size and strength against you. He's very, very good at it.
Here he goes.
Darby building up that head of steam. Avalon.
Nice. Change the direction. Middle of the ring, mid dive attempt.
Bandera sends Avalon out to the apron. Oh, the drop kick sends him to the floor.
Right now, he's ruling the ring.
Well, anything can happen from here on out, especially up here.
And now Darby ascending to the top, but Sean Spears.
Oh my God!
What a crash and burn, and that may do it right there.
He busted his butt.
Three-way matchup.
The chairman flattening Darby. Cover hook of the far leg. 1, 2. 2 count only.
That's the thing in a three-way matchup. You got to have eyes in the back of your head, as the old cliche goes, because you got to look in front of you and look behind you as well, and that's what happened to Darby right there.
The odd man, the odd person, the odd man in this case has to be accounted for because it's significant to have. If
Your Darby was made of rubber. Yep.
There we see Tully there.
It has been his permanent state of being throughout his tenure in AEW.
JR and Excalibur on Wednesday, December 11th at Garland at the Curtis Colwell Center. The following week, we're going to be in Corpus Christi at the American Bank Center Arena down in Corpus. How about that?
Joey Janela. I mean, it's a three-way match. No DQ.
Look at Janela. He is nailing Spears with those hard right hands, and Spears is just trying to get the hell away from Janela.
The way he was going to try and sneak at. What was that?
And he and Spears are of unfinished business.
What the hell? Did you notice have a seizure?
And now it looks like this.
Thank you, JR. I'm like, we're not going to pretend like that didn't happen, right? Agreed, yo. I'd argue it's still kind of like that nowadays, but less so than ever before. Like back, like particularly in the first few years, it really was like New Japan-esque with how like it was best to have a team that you were on.
This gives Darby Allin a chance to showcase his offensive abilities.
He's just so quick.
She went for it.
He is literally quicker than a
Sock street cutter, damn.
Just floated around behind, over the top, then to the stunner. That's quickness.
And Darby up to the top.
And then coffin drop.
That's Mark. 1, 2, 3.
It's a done deal. And Darby Allin, who we said all along has got unlimited potential. And he's also, folks, if you've seen some of his skateboarding and some of the other things he does, he's a daredevil.
Yes, he's a daredevil. And here's a daredevil finish.
Loves the risk. Taking chances.
Just jumping backwards, not even looking, and driving his dead body weight into his opponent, coming away with the victory.
Could be interesting.
Jon Moxley.
Foreshadowing.
Oh my God. Accepts Jon Moxley?
Moxley made the challenge earlier that nobody in the locker room had the courage to use another metaphor to
Leva lands on his wheels and starts rolling back down the ramp.
and accepted the challenge. My God, folks, what a night we're having, and time will still be decided. Don't you go away tonight, man. Where are we here? So next week, we know that Moxley and Darby is going to take each other, going to fight in Indy.
There you go.
Darby Allin seemingly answering the challenge of Jon Moxley. There's one person crazy enough in this locker room to accept.
I love a petite tattoo.
Imagine just looking up there and all of a sudden, oh, that's me on the camera. That must mean the camera's right here. It's like,
You almost have to be kind of crazy to accept.
the camera, me on the screen.
Obviously, from what you saw in Full Gear, he'll do anything. I mean, guy, listen, I've never seen, I don't know if you'd seen it before, JR, maybe you, Excalibur, had never seen mouse traps used in a match before.
Personally.
I've seen it before, but it doesn't get any easier.
No.
That match was...
But that many?
Agreed,
No, not
Hex.
that many.
Right.
It feels like it's finally something they're getting to.
Mousetraps, the bag of broken glass. I mean, it was just two men unleashing torment upon one another.
Thank you very much, folks, for joining us here tonight on All Elite Wrestling Dark. It's an amazing company with all the hungry guys looking to make a name for themselves.
Oh, they're running an ad for Dark, I guess.
Dark. Everybody is on their feet, big time reaction. Orphanage men do to each other. The best match we've had to date on AEW television. Whoa! Bang right on the money! I love it. I love it. I love it. These people are on their feet. There it is! Oh my God! Oh no! Spectacular match. This will be hard to call, folks, because the action is going to be everywhere. The Hybrid 2, 2 weeks in a row here on AEW Dark, coming away victorious. This is a lights out matchup. One fall to the finish. Kenny Omega, Joey Janela. That's it. Oh my God! What action! What a matchup! Oh God! And Kenny Omega wins one hell of a wrestling match.
Dustin Rhodes, his brother Cody, and the Young Bucks would not be denied here tonight on All Elite Wrestling Dark. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not been joining us on YouTube for AEW Dark, you do not know what you're
Look at that Chris Statlander shirt. And she's not even here in the company yet.
level matches.
And if we find out who you are, we're sending Shivani after you.
I'll come get you.
He means it.
Chris Statlander is my leader.
Smiles on their faces, have a beer.
Always have a great time when we're live, don't we?
Yeah.
Everywhere we go.
Nothing like it. Working.
Which I think of Johnny Knoxville bringing out the world's biggest mousetrap and his only... Yo, that match was bonkers, wasn't it?
And we're back, folks, here on TNT. Got some big news for you. Next week in Indianapolis, it's going to be Jon Moxley and Darby Allin. Wow. It is official.
This contest is set for
Wow, that's really funny. So next Saturday, we're going to be doing the Royal Rumble live reactions, right? It's in Indianapolis, in Indiana. The next episode of Dynamite in 2019 we'll be watching next Sunday, the day after that, will be in Indianapolis, Indiana.
I think she relishes in that because, I mean, her reputation precedes her. She is a ferocious competitor. We saw a couple weeks ago on Dark, she basically took on a handicap match. It was a tag match, but she never even tagged out to her partner. It was on AEW Dark on YouTube.
That sit-out powerbomb she uses so decisively. She calls it Beast Bomb. And now
Let's go.
Danny Jordan.
Danny Jordan.
43 pounds and 7 inches. Lord. To Nyla Rose.
Yeah, she's not the tallest performer.
Past have trouble with smaller opponents, namely Riho. If Danny is able to replicate that.
Danny Jordan looks like a powerlifter.
Yeah, she looks very powerful. You're right.
But Nyla, though, walking her down.
She's got that nice smile on her face. Either she's incoherent or something's wrong with her.
Oh!
That's right there's for the option. That's what's going to happen.
Right, stay away from her.
She's incoherent. Something's wrong with her. Rude.
Beat Nyla Rose, you got to speed the face up. It's an ungodly level.
Went for the big boot, but Danny Jordan.
She wants to slug it out with her.
Slug this.
Oh, you can't slug out with Nyla Rose.
No.
Should sign.
Nyla with the grip around the neck. Hoists her up. Danny Jordan escapes free, but might have made the biggest mistake of her life.
Hey, Tony, can you imagine spending New Year's Eve with Nyla? We're going to spend New Year's Day with her at the Dynamite Homecoming Edition, Jacksonville, Florida, folks. New Year's Day at Daly's Place. Yeah, that's right.
Wow, look at them already advertising the Homecoming edition. That was something they've been... I didn't realize that Homecoming was something they had been doing since literally like the first year.
South Haven, Mississippi, at Landers Center. That's on the 8th of January. Boy, we're all over the place.
Look at the athleticism.
Big Samoa drop.
Has always impressed me.
Nyla picking up Danny Jordan.
And Beast Bomb.
There's that power bomb, Tony, you're talking about. All that power. Explosion. She really snipped it off. And Nyla Rose.
Johnny Knox for the GCW is actually a hilarious thought because it would fit so much. The fact that it's not a non-zero chance that Johnny Knoxville and Violent J cross paths in a GCW ring.
She has so much potential, and if she can just focus that ferocity, that rage, she will be unstoppable. And you have to imagine that the women's division here in AEW is on notice.
Bow to the beast. Bow to the beast. Bow to the beast.
Well, folks, so I know many of you are concerned about the health of Dustin Rhodes. We'll talk about that. Here's an update.
Just
With that radial fracture of the left forearm, he has it on the cast. He is still out for about 3 to 4 more weeks, but he is a couple weeks away. The great news, a couple weeks away from resuming in-ring training. So we look forward to having Dustin back inside the ring here in AEW in just under a month.
And this is kind of what happened. You missed it. The world's going to talk about this. Look at the dent. The head imprint on the limo. Boom! There's where the radial bone in the forearm was broken.
What does John say? Welcome to Jackass. This is a death match.
Folks,
coming up next week in Indianapolis, the first ever Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. 12 men enter. 2 men will be left standing, and those 2 men will meet in singles competition for that beautiful, beautiful diamond ring, that AEW emblazoned diamond ring in singles competition the week after.
let's take it down to Tony Schiavone.
All right, we are here in the great city of Nashville, Tennessee, for Dynamite. Speaking of Dynamite, the lady to my left is going up in the rankings in AEW. By the way, you can check out our rankings at AE Wrestling every Friday on Twitter, on social media. Allie is here. She is now up to number 4 in the rankings with a bullet, I might add.
Okay, first I just have to say I am so happy to be here in Nashville.
Keep up.
I came to AEW to show the world.
What are the candles?
I feel like I've done that on Dark, and now it's time to do that here on Dynamite.
And I think these fans would agree with you. Now we know
The fuck?
the world
The way it's just like a portal to the underworld is opening behind them and they don't notice. It's like, oh, space and time is rifting, but they're too busy having this happy-go-lucky interview. Nightmare Collective, or as some dramatic podcasters would have you believe, Death Riders 2019. Yo, Ali bringing the fight to her, but Kong looking mad. She even try.
And you see the locks of hair from B. Priestley around the waist. Like a trophy.
Yeah, just and freaky. Why?
And now Brandy.
Oh, come on.
It's so weird. Specifically, a lock of hair off the back of their scalp. It's like what kind of dark ritual is this going to be lending itself to? And why do you have to use this weird-ass knife to cut hair? Randy Rhodes had a TV here. Oh, yeah, she had several.
What the hell is going on? Does anybody know?
I shouldn't say several. She's always been just Brandy Rhodes. But she's a lady of many facets, we'll say. Multifaceted is Brandy Rhodes.
At her side, and she is taking trophies.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, he is the man. He is the AEW champion. Chris Jericho will join us here in a few moments. He's got a lot he says to get off his chest. I'm sure we'll be talking all about his victory at Fully Loaded and, of course, his tag team main event tonight.
The way he's going to be cutting a promo and then still getting the main event. Like, dude. Bro needed his TV time all the time. Expect that. Yeah, no. Yeah. He was definitely a much more tolerable presence right now. WCW Monday Jericho. Wow. Did not know that was something he had done. And where they're just showing like random fans who are just kind of sitting there waiting for the next thing to happen. Like, they don't even look particularly excited. It's just funny. It's foreshadowing to the Jericho segments of today. Just being like, yeah, come on, get it over with. We can get on to the rest of the show we care about. This is a funny angle. I don't get their preference for this purple lighting though. I do believe we're returning. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the angle was like on point. I was just thinking, I'm like, wow, they very ideally framed everything they want seen. No worries, y'all. The audio is only going to be muted for a moment while Jericho does his entrance. Get flagged for Judas now, so just trying to not get got that way. Because I like to have the chat still there for the VOD. Come on. Turn the music down. There we go.
Tag team champion in AEW. Later on the night. Amazing.
That is a distinct possibility.
Much to the chagrin of everybody here in Nashville, Chris Jericho is still le champion! Once again, I prove to be exactly what I say I am.
The way he tries to taunt the crowd and they pop for him.
All time, baby! And that's why, once again, I'm going to keep saying it till I get it. I demand a thank you from every single
My gosh, my steel
member
almost fell
of
over
the
me.
AE. You can boo it if you want.
Oh, a StarCast hat.
From every member of the AEW roster, the back office, the front office, the side office, I want my thank you.
Have you said thank you yet,
The side office.
No.
What about the corner office?
Thank you from people that matter, not jackasses from Nashville.
Whoa. Oh, you son of a...
Great way to shut down the crowd that's trying to be smarky as hell.
Put in front of me, from Nick Jackson to Dustin Rhodes to Kenny Omega to Hangman Page to Cody. I told you I was going to prove that Cody's not as good as he thinks.
Oh, dude.
He's nothing more.
JR reacting. He's still reacting.
Son of a bitch.
Well, the ground is shaking.
The way Cody said, nah. I can't tolerate this disrespect, even though bro is not cleared. Oh, it's MJF! You can't be serious. No. No way.
Expecting to see Cody, we get this.
Yeah, he's also interrupting Jericho's interview time. Speaking of MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman for keeping score at home.
Yeah, he can remove
That was legendary. No, like actually though.
Cut the music.
Oh, no worries, Hex. I had unmuted. Appreciate you. Although now that I think about it, I probably should have muted for Cody's music.
Chris needs to say thank you now to him.
Christopher, buddy, we'll talk in a bit. I just got something I have to get off my chest, okay? You people don't like me very much, do you?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling like I should have muted for Cody. Well, I'll learn the hard way in a couple hours.
What you people don't seem to understand is if I didn't throw that towel in, your favorite little wrestler's career would be over.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I'm the villain. Meanwhile, you people have been cheering for the real villain the whole time. And that villain's name is Cody. MJF, what do you mean, man? Cody's in my living room every week. He's a stand-up guy. I love me some Cody Rhodes. Oh, do you guys, huh? Do you guys love Cody, huh? Yeah? Well, guess what? Cody couldn't give less of a shit about any single one of you. Because the real Cody only cares about himself. But you sheep don't want to believe that. There is only one person on this planet who knows the real Cody, and you're looking at him.
The only one, not his wife, not his family or anything. Okay.
He's a liar. The real Cody is a user and abuser. The real Cody saw a young, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed kid from Plainview, Long Island, New York, and he looked at him, and all he saw was someone he could make into his puppet. And that sociopath put his hand out with a smile on his face and said, "Hey, kid, I want to be your mentor." You know what's bullshit? The fact that Cody Rhodes ever claimed he gave a damn about me. Because Cody only wanted not to keep me in his wing,
Yes.
but to put me underneath his thumb. Well, guess what, Blondie? Your thumb ain't big enough to hold me down. And that's why, whether you people here or whether you people at home like it or not, you are looking at the new face of AEW.
Well.
Because, Cody Rhodes, I'm better than you. And you know it.
Really, really having the time for the chance to stir.
He's not here. He doesn't care about you. Now, Christopher, before we even start talking, I want you to know I'm a big fan, buddy. I mean, if I had to make a Mount Rushmore professional wrestling, I'm sure you'd be in like my third and fourth installment, and that's big. That's big. But I heard from a little birdie, Christopher, that you wanted me to join the Inner Circle.
It's kind of interesting that you say that, Maxwell. Because I heard from a little birdie that you wanted to join the Inner Circle.
Christopher, I'm starting to think that you want me to join the Inner Circle.
Maxwell, I'm starting to think that you want to join the Inner Circle.
I'm starting to think that you want me in the Inner Circle. Is that what you're getting at?
Do you want to join the Inner Circle?
We're getting repetitive now. Listen, crisscross applesauce, I'm sure you'd really love me to join your little Inner Circle jerk. Sorry. Freudian slip, buddy. All respect to the champion. Sorry. Let me take a step back. Christopher, I heard you like to partake in, well, a little bit of the bubbly.
I do. The face says.
But I'm starting to think just like all of these inbred, white trash, redneck hicks.
Save Hex, but I was like, oh, I remember this promo.
MJF, the youngest and fastest rising star in the history of professional wrestling, needs you? That's just a little odd.
Well, let me tell you this, Maxwell Seashell by the seashore. It's funny because I think that you might want to be a little bit like Chris Jericho. Is that true? No, I mean, think about it. We're both from Long Island. Both have three-letter nicknames. Both love scarves. Funny guys.
It's funny you say that, you.
It's almost like your parents
People really loved this at the time.
watching me beat up Juventud Guerrera 25 years ago on WCW Saturday Night, and 9 months later, your little twerp ass popped out.
Wild. Also, Juventud Guerrero reference. Foreshadowing.
Who the hell is Hoovy?
Google it, baby. Google it. Point being is this. I can understand why you...
Reminds me of the one fan of Wrestle Talk who each and every week super chatted it in after this promo. Can't wait for Juventud in AEW.
I don't know. Do you want to be in the inner circle?
I don't know. Do you want me to be in the inner circle, Chris?
Do you want to be in the inner circle,
Do you want me to be in the... I asked you
Do you
first.
want to be in the inner
I asked
circle?
you first.
Do you want to be in the
inner circle?
I'm going to say this one more time. Do you want to be in the inner circle?
Do you want me to be in the inner circle, Chris?
All right, you know what? You know who the biggest jackass is in AEW?
I know who the biggest jackass in AEW
Oh, yeah?
is.
Do you want to know?
Right now.
I'm going to say
How
this.
about I say
You
it
want to know
first?
who the biggest
I'm gonna
jackass
say
is?
it first.
I'm going to say
We're
it.
gonna say it.
I'm going to
I'm
say
gonna
it.
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, they're so funny.
Oh,
And then the hugs.
the worst game of Who's on First I've ever seen.
I like you. You're a good...
Cody Rhodes. The moment they became best friends. QT Marshall. Trying to talk him down. Doc Sampson trying to talk him down.
Samson's out there as well.
Cody is not cleared. He is shoot not cleared. And this. Oh! It's just as funny the second time. Got it off that time. Inside out, that's Wardlow. He said, "Hang out, be clear for a fight," but damn, it's just as funny as the second time.
Who is the guy? Wardlow's all I know. He's got a nice tie on.
It's a Burberry tie. Oh, just planting.
Oh.
His body. Cody's body's been ravaged 4 days ago in that matchup with Jericho, where MJF threw the towel in, cost Cody the opportunity to leave as the champion.
What did you just tell Wardlow to do? Break his... What the hell is he doing?
Oh, now.
Come on.
Choking Cody with Wardlow's own tie.
Yes, as it was with Inhale. Oh no, that was definitely botched. It was basically just be the power slam, but he did not. Something went wrong there. And they kind of just tumbled and rolled.
Cody's face just took. Get him down.
Kick cut off the blood supply of the brain for that long? God almighty. What the hell else is going to happen here tonight? Is Cody all right?
You can see that injury he suffered at Full Gear has been busted open again. Doc Samson.
Yeah, those stitches busted right open. You're right, Excalibur.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. The promo segment between MJF and Jericho. It was definitely an all-timer.
Is a massive human being. And apparently, he is the affiliated very strong.
Had great chemistry. That's for true.
Cody's pride, his passion could not be restrained here, ladies and gentlemen.
It got the best of him. You're right, JR.
And is Wardlow MJF's henchman? Is he his partner? We don't know.
He was his henchman right there.
Yeah.
He hinched all right. He hinched.
It was a major league henching.
Yeah.
He henched. Major League henching. Major League henching is excellent. Please keep that for we need to quote that.
It was easy for us to sit here and say, Cody, don't go out. Don't go out. We didn't even know Wardlow was around. We saw that Jericho was here at MJF. Easy for us to say, but you knew that he wasn't going to stand by much longer.
Now, the emotions of Cody running so hot, especially after that loss at Full Gear, being essentially betrayed by MJF. This story is far, far from over.
This was the Jericho we have, so what do you do that? Exactly. But alas, he lost that magic.
That's packed. As they say in jolly old England, the Boston.
The Boston.
No. He was born angry. It just got worse.
No, still like Jericho. The 2023 Jericho started. Yep.
Icy stare wherever the bastard pack looks.
Hit his pyro. Or don't.
Hangman Adam Page and Pac splitting the series here in AEW, one match apiece. This will be the rubber match. And what a momentum shift it would be for both men to walk out of Nashville here tonight as the victor.
Kind of same hex. The way they're running this back immediately off the back of the pay-per-view.
We are back on TNT. Live here on TNT. Hey, folks, I'll tell you something. This match right here could be a main event in a lot of places.
Of course it could. These two guys have torn it up before. You were expecting nothing less here.
Trunks Hangman is still weird now. Totally get that.
Pac lost a heartbreaker for him Saturday in Baltimore. He's got a chance now to end this rivalry if it goes that way.
And this is the rubber match here in AEW. Both men with one victory apiece on the scoreboard.
You know, the Hangman has lost a couple of heartbreakers in AEW. Had a chance to become the first AEW World Champion against Chris Jericho, but he still comes in ranked number 3 in singles competition and still with a winning record here in AEW.
Bell sounds are ready to go here.
Yes, they do reset each year. You know, at the top of the year, you'll see them reset for 2020, just like they did for 2025. But yes, overall, the way is overall records, I do believe, is it transcends yearly. So, like, for example, Hangman has a career record you could find somewhere probably on the website. Like, Nyla Rose has a career record of like 110-something, 40-something, and I don't think she has a draw on her record, actually. But yeah, just provide an example. Ooh, going up to the big, for the big moonsault. Double checking, he's in position.
With the Orihara moonsault, taking a page out of Hangman's playbook.
And the 2 minutes in the match or so.
Agreed, EO. That's one of my favorite things about AEW is the records and the rankings. I wish they, when they brought back the rankings last year, that they kept them and kept up with them, because I don't think it's that hard to do. There's literally a Twitter and Blue Sky profile completely based around rankings with a consistent system, and it largely aligns with AEW's booking already. So, like, just literally hit up the owner of that profile and be like, yeah, so how does this work? And follow that formula from here on out. And then book around that formula. Yo, the pop-up powerbomb. This is Hangman's match early on.
And did you see how Pac's head, the back of his head, bounced off the canvas? Hangman put so much force on that downward trajectory of that powerbomb.
Folks, if you haven't seen Full Gear, I got to tell you something. If you go back and watch the replay, you can't submit to everybody right away, right now, when we're off the air, whatever. See these guys tussle in Baltimore. It was physical. It was a slobber knocker personified. And now they're right back at it 4 days later.
It's amazing how much offense we have seen from both men, and we're only about 2-3 minutes into this match.
Pac with the boot up, and look at how he just so elegantly floats over the top. He has tremendous body control. And he went over the drop kick. Pac got
nice.
High boot. 1, 2. 2 count.
He waited too long on the outside that time, and that cost him.
Yeah, now's not the time to jaw jack with the referee there, cowboy. Because you're in there with a world-class athlete that doesn't need to be...
Damn, almost ripped his hair out of his head. Was standing on it. You see, this is why if I was a wrestler, I don't know if I'd want my hair to wear my hair down. So much stuff to get it. No joke. I just went to the roster page. No records. That's right. They did take the records off the roster page. I forgot about that. But I know it's somewhere you could find. Here, I'll do this right now.
From the grappling to the high flying to the striking game, but Hangman up to the top.
You wonder where no man's land is? Well, you're looking at.
Oh yeah, AEWResults.com.
Throw Pac almost all the way across the ring with that follow-away slam, but Pac off the top with a drop kick.
I like the headbutt, and the drop kick follow-up was perfect. Good strategy, very basic, but very effective.
Yep.
By Pac.
You're right. Nothing more basic than a headbutt.
All right, so
once again,
total appearances. Okay, well.
Page with his back turn just eats a drop kick. Cover hook the far leg. 2. No.
His total record is 87, 42, and 2.
Later on, the World Tag Team Championship, as SCU will defend against the World Champion Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God.
Yes,
wow,
sir.
what a matchup we got for you.
It'll be hot. That's a hot one, folks. You get it all live right here.
I forgot, like, last year they took down the records off the roster page and people were having a hissy fit because they thought that they were taking away records altogether. I was low-key scared of that myself because I don't want them to ever get rid of rankings. I don't care. It's not that hard to keep track of. Just keep track of it. It's always been an AEW thing. And from day one, when people saw it was a thing AEW was doing, they were like, oh, it's only a matter of time before they drop that and become like every other pro wrestling promotion. It's going to be too hard to keep up with.
Big mistake.
You may be right, JR.
Why do you need it right now? You already... Oh, but he connected.
Wow. Pretty ass Orihara moonsault.
High risk, high reward, folks. We've got to take a real quick break, but this match will continue, and we'll bring it to you when we come back.
Hangman returning Pac to the ring, but he's not capitalizing on the momentum.
Same, EO. Like, it's just too much, and it's too engraved in AEW's DNA.
Putting the distance, putting the entire ring between himself and Hangman Page.
Hangman walking with a great deal of confidence. Remember,
Yeah, and that might have been a little too much confidence because he just got dropped.
Couple of teams on that one, JR. You're right.
He walked right in to that waiting thrust kick from Pac. He is just so dangerous with his feet, Tony.
Just so much power from the lower part of the body.
trunk-like legs of Pac. Just
referee's losing control here, fellas. He could have disqualified Pac right there if he chosen to. And both these guys got to know you don't make any money on the outside.
And Pac, thought he was going for the brutalizer, but instead, just that chin.
Yeah, honestly, I thought the same. The way he's like sprung onto him, I was expecting the brutalizer.
Well, it's a basic move that we talked about, like a headbutt was in a top rope drop kick. Just using the basics right now to drive him down. And after he kicked him in the head like that, I think it's a great follow-up to it.
Yeah, Hangman undoubtedly got his bell rung by that kick, and so if Pac can deprive the brain of Hangman Page from the blood flow, but it looks like Page is fighting his way back up to a vertical position.
How tough is Pac? Oh! Dynamite.
Nice.
Explosive clothesline.
What a desperation clothesline. Look at how red the face of Hangman Page is.
That clothesline has bailed Page out on more than one occasion in his encounters in this rivalry with Pac.
And like another great cowboy, Stan Hansen, that clothesline could be a huge difference maker in a match.
Now, Stan Hansen's
Yeah, this ain't gonna end by double count out, but who's gonna get their feet first? It's looking like Hangman.
Not at all.
He saw blurs.
But he could see enough to connect.
Oh, yeah. Western Lariat, so legendary. And Page looking to replicate that. But Pac up to his feet, and Page continues the punishment of the bastard.
So now their egos have taken over their game. They're just exchanging punches and forearms. No one is going for a cover because they want to prove to the other, I'm the better man. Standing up, I'm the better man.
Pac getting a little extra momentum there.
Changing blows here. Oh, he's taking out the elbow pad now.
Ladies and gentlemen, throughout the commercial break, these two men have just beaten the hell out of each other. Neither have gone off their feet. They've been hammering and hammering, and this fighting like this is the last man standing here.
Hangman looking for the buckshot.
Blocked it.
Caught him with that thrust kick again.
Discus
Rolling elbow.
from Hangman Adam Page. Waistlock. Oh, the German.
How about how he snapped that off?
Such low trajectory on it.
And then another one, no. Saved himself this time. Nice discus lariat.
We're talking about Stan Hansen just a few minutes ago. That clothesline.
This crowd's so here for it.
We got a lot of momentum with the discus swirl that time. And connected.
Fans here in Nashville very appreciative of the effort and the impact. Wow. That's some physicality right there, folks. That took Pac inside out, upside down.
Hangman, the first up to a vertical position. Pac, though, floats over the top, escapes the...
Yeah, EO Bryce gets so into his counts. I swear, when he gets to like 6 and beyond, he starts looking like Charlie Brown screaming. Where he just like just seeing his mouth on his head. He'll be yelling so hard.
So close.
Very unique cover. It looked good. I thought it was going to work, but it didn't. That shot.
Just rung the bell of the bastard.
Folks, this rivalry is seemingly timeless. But at some place, at some time, something's got to give.
I'm digging it. I'm telling you, they go toe-to-toe. And then they both tried to use their legs and their feet. And the fans are chanting, this is awesome. And they're exactly right. This is awesome.
Pac on roller skates.
Look at this. Just trying to regroup. Oh, he lured him in.
And we saw this brain buster on the chair.
Oh,
but
no.
Oh! Countered. He is not going through that again.
The eyes are rolled back to the head of Pac.
Oh, it's time for the buckshot. Lariat! He's still in it. Still in it. Wow. I low-key was thinking, I'm like, wow, that would have been a real definitive win if he got the win there.
Oh, I've seen it. red and yellow. It's glaring at me.
Had your money.
And Pac after that buckshot lariat. Slow to capitalize.
Man, he just look at Pac just pulling himself up.
I got a problem with this right here. Hangman's giving way too much slack here.
No, you're right.
Oh, the pump kick.
Pac's too smart and too good. He's got 2 clean shots in now, and maybe it looked like the sportsmanship factored into that because
Page had his hands down.
Oh my gosh, the stomping on the back of the neck.
Well, we're not seeing any sportsmanship from Pac.
No, you knew
we
you
tried
would.
to see some from Hangman a minute ago.
And Bryce Rebs
The way Bryce is just like, back the fuck up.
and Pac just continues.
Rimsar's got to step in between them and not put his hands all over the wrestlers.
Right now.
Oh.
He's been motionless, Tony.
Yeah, he has absolutely no defense here at all. You're right.
His arms should be checked, ref. Can he continue? Can he defend himself?
Pac up to the top rope.
He cannot defend himself at all here.
Oh, and then right into the brutalizer. Literally beat Kenny Omega at All Out this way. And it's done. And it's done. Pac goes 2-1 over Hangman.
The Black Arrow. Let's go, break the hold. What is he trying to do to this guy?
The winner of this match.
Okay, here's the deal. Pac wins the match. Look at his face.
He wins the match. He wins the series.
Are you happy?
Damn.
He'll never be happy.
We've talked a lot about this tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because it is so magnificent. It is huge. Our main event tonight for the AEW Tag Team titles. SCU defending their titles against the AEW champion Chris Jericho and Seth.
Alrighty. I'm gonna be taking a break before this match. Assuming they're not gonna give me the chance to.
There's something going on. Something going on backstage. Who's that?
The Young Bucks and Santana.
Young Bucks and Proud and Powerful fighting.
That's just right behind us here.
Continuing where they left off.
The running power slam through the table and then the
Power slam on Santana, but look at
the forklift. Ortiz.
No, Ortiz was put through the table.
That's Santana.
Santana up top on the forklift. Oh, just diving on the pile.
Oh, his shoulder. Oh no, his shoulder. That's right.
Nick,
Nick on his shoulder, but Matt is still down.
Nick's face first at that table, and he and Santana just teeing off on one another.
Just breaking loose after what we saw.
Oh,
in the bathroom.
Bro is just loitering.
For the tag team titles will be on the line when we come back.
I appreciate the politeness of Santana.
Everything has come unglued backstage.
This is absolutely nuts. They're taking everything out, including each other.
Nick inadvertently misidentified as his brother from a distance.
Yeah, this melee was so.
That busted ass
intense
table
and
in the background.
Now they're in the catering area.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's Matt and Ortiz.
Absolutely nothing scientific about this.
No.
Did I just see Mox in the background?
Santana.
Oh, Matt got jabbed with a chair that time. Matt Jackson's hurting.
Might have been a low blow. They're right below us right now, from our vantage point.
And Santana and Nick teeing off on one another right at our feet.
Man, what a vile rivalry this just exploded with these two teams.
Oh!
Well, we saw what happened in Baltimore. How that all went down.
Proud and Powerful came away with the victory.
Yes, they did, but didn't settle the issue at all.
Oh!
We saw what they attempted to do after the
My
match.
gosh, the way it broke. It's just like, as soon as he smacked it and part of it just did a cartwheel off, I'm just like, I can't.
They're by Nick Jackson.
Imagine watching TNT and not seeing the whole backstage brawl. I'd be so mad at advertisers to find out years later there was more to the brawl. Right? I do believe that this happened in picture because I remember vaguely the extent of this brawl. So there was that aspect of it. But yes, to be fair, even back then, what it was to promote the TNT app. Because you could watch it commercial free in the States on the TNT app. You still can, actually. And the TBS app, now that Dynamite's over there. But yeah, even back then, them doing this stuff, like having activity through the commercials and stuff. Yo, I fucks with this brawl though.
They won't stop.
Security's got to really try to get control. I know they're trying, but you got to get it done here. These guys have got to be separated. They're going to do something even worse than we expect.
And the fans chanting, let them go.
Santana and Ortiz, the Young Bucks, this rivalry has exploded before our very eyes here tonight in Nashville.
All four men, one more.
Folks, we've got to get some order here.
Oh, the super case with the security guard. We employed you, but we're gonna kick your heads off because you're trying to do your job.
Security's been assaulted. The referees have been assaulted. The Young Bucks, Santana and Ortiz are exploding.
They have the blackjack.
Yeah, and Matt's hurt.
That sock filled with baseballs.
Matt Jackson is no doubt injured. We hate to speculate, but there's something bad here. This could be ribs, shoulder. We're not sure, but it's on that left side, we think.
And Matt has historically had those lower back problems.
Santana and Ortiz once
Bro's been selling that back his entire career.
what many could perceive as the greatest tag team in the business.
And Santana going after that injured right leg of Nick Jackson. We saw it full gear.
Wait a minute.
He could break his leg.
But the blackjack just repeated shots.
Screaming in his face like that.
Controllable brawl that is still going on. And still, Matt Jackson's trying to get to his feet.
He saw his younger brother in jeopardy. And
oh, they're looking to Ricky Morton his ass.
All right, well, just stay away, will you? What the hell's
Santana with a can of spray paint.
What's he doing?
He's marking his target.
It's exactly what this is the same thing they did to.
Is that a bullseye?
It's the same thing they did to Ricky Morton.
Well, I remember that.
It's a very lazy bullseye.
No, come on,
not again, not again, not again.
Damn.
What the hell are we experiencing here? Hell, this should be a gentleman offense. Is there no justice here?
Just an absolute mugging.
Gosh, almighty, he's got.
Oh, and they got this one for him.
Now we got another fighter down.
Yo. Brandon Cutler coming to the rescue.
Finally, we get someone.
Brandon Cutler trying to.
Brandon Cutler's right. Oh, now they walk away. I guess they accomplished what they wanted here.
Yeah. They've. Oh, no, good work on Brandon Cutler.
Thought it was too good to be true. Right back to work on Nick Jackson.
These two are uncontrollable.
Brandon, we lied
Both members of the Young Bucks.
to him. Exactly what I was thinking. He drew a circle, not a bullseye, for real. Like, you should have drawn at least one smaller circle within the circle, and you could have argued that it was a target or a bullseye. Private Party. Yo.
Seen enough, and they were not being intimidated.
Well, we've all seen enough.
Brandon was somewhat irrelevant. Actually, though. The Private Party chants. Oh man, they're so over. I hope they get a tag title run one day. Particularly soon. Hope it's an extensive one too. Plenty of defenses, enriching stories.
Center part of the stage. Everything just came unglued in the blink of an eye here.
Dr. Sampson round the spot, thank goodness.
Why do you insult me?
Exploding that wood. Right through the wood. It's scary.
Like a gunshot.
And hopefully they don't get squashed really fast in the title defense.
It's scary what Santana and Ortiz have done. Thank God for Private Party.
Looks at Fantasy's table. Ruthless. Ruthless, bro. All right, they're getting up and doing their thing. I'm going to run to the bathroom as quick as I can.
Folks, next week, ladies and gentlemen, right here, we're going to see Santana and Ortiz. Man, this didn't take long to lift that horseshoe dry. Private Party, Santana and Ortiz.
Oh, my God. A hugely emotional match for Private Party. Their training partner at House of Glory Wrestling, Matt Travis, was tragically killed in New York City over the weekend, and they want to honor his memory as best as possible next week.
And then next week, as we found out, John Moxley, Darby Allin. Moxley said, "No one can handle me." And Darby Allin says, "I'm up to the challenge."
Two men with a grappling death wish. We'll go one-on-one next week live right here on TNT from Indianapolis. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody in AEW has been harder going into tonight than Scorpio Sky. He and Frankie Kazarian have meshed amazingly well. And of course, Scorpio Sky taking over for
Christopher Daniels. Yeah, it's so great to see them reunited, all three members of FCU. But JR, you're exactly right. Scorpio Sky has just been an absolute tear here in AEW.
That was the story of the tag tournament to me.
And I return.
Nashville! It's been a while.
Trying to get cozy.
If I still have it. This is the worst town I've ever. Oh, Nashville, you might be a bad town, but you're filled top to bottom with some badass wrestling fans. We may hate the town, but we love the fans, which is why we brought you a little sampling of some California love. And on that sweet note, I got 3 letters I love to say, and if you say them with me, it'll make my day. So how about on the count of 3, we get a loud and a proud SCU. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tag Team Championship will be decided right here tonight, and will happen next when we come back.
Looking forward to this match. Particularly because fond memories.
Okay. Maybe it's time to introduce the band.
We're listening to Mike.
Starting with the man with the microphone. He's a national treasure, an inspiration to children everywhere.
Real.
And the man with the rear that makes the girls cheer. He's the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. And to my right, jacked and tan, he's a real man's man. He's that handsome face that plays the bass. He's the reason the magazine is called Muscle and Fitness. He's the heavy metal rebel, Frankie Kazarian. And to my left, oh, sookie now.
So if I just for doing just that.
Thank you, ma'am. And he puts it all on Instagram.
Oh. Oh.
More flavor than Flav. More D than Chuck. He's the violent delight, Scorpio Sky.
What a note. What a note. That was some Figaro. Ah, shit.
Your number one trio. Cassidy and Scorpio. Let me hear you chant a little SCU. SCU. SCU.
You wouldn't be alone, Hex. And I've seen a few people have that take. I can't. I really want to see him come back and like have an extended run.
I'm hearing some noise. Let's hear it right here in Nashville. You can do better than that. Let's make it.
Don't even worry, you were late. I'm glad you were out enjoying your evening, dog. Hope it was a good time.
All right, folks, back here on TNT, tag titles on the line momentarily. We've been waiting, seemed like forever for this matchup to get here. Great deal of anticipation. Star-studded. Great opportunity.
It's a bump. It's a bump.
I mean, what an honor that would be for Guevara to win the AEW.
Oh, one more call as we're going into the main event, y'all. Thumbs up if you could be so kind. You know the gig. Gets us boosted. Quickest, easiest, freest way to support the channel, alongside helping it get seen by others, in case this might be something they want to vibe with. Because they almost got... They got an almost 1-year-old and she is hilarious. Hell yes. Kids are hours of entertainment. I remember when my nephews were like just super young, they were the richest characters. Would you expect anything less? No truth. Oh shit, good catch, good catch. That song wasn't playing. YouTube, shut up. Mute me. Oh, I think you might be a little bit behind, Hex. I muted like 10 seconds ago when you did the second. Once you said the second one. Grace bad. Yes, hearts. Mega hearts. The hearts are fluttering. It was paused. Gotcha. No worries. I understand if you had to get the stream delayed a little bit to sync up with gorilla position and stuff like that. Did you and my mind? My heart's are back. Girl, they been here. Good jumping curtain bet. Catch this tag title match, dog. No, I'm just doing actually positive kick. No worries, you're good. Very welcome. So SCU, I believe they're coming into their second tag title defense. It is going to be against the Inner Circle of Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho. You rolled out a mobile. Well, really? Damn. So Hatfield Devin making an appearance tonight. Yes. Yes. Champion. It's foreshadowing. Oh no. Mad ref. He does give off grumpy vibes. I can unmute now. So many champions in this match. I was just thinking of that too. I'm like, it's so funny, right? Because before the tournament, this tag team was victorious. Specifically, the combination of Scorpio Sky and Kazarian here in AEW. They took two back-to-back losses before they ended up being partners in the tag championship tournament, getting 3 straight wins, and then the 4th one at the pay-per-view in the 3-way tag match. I miss Frankie too, but apparently he's doing good things over in TNA, and I'm happy he's doing things he's enjoying. Back rolling the drop kick. Wrong corner, buddy. Wow. Jericho having a complete lack of ring awareness there is rare. What else was on this card? We had the rubber match between Pac and Hangman, and Pac surprisingly got the win by submission, making Hangman pass out after an excessive amount of stomps to the back of the head, a black arrow, and the brutalizer getting locked in. Our truth moment from Jericho, no real though. Jon Moxley was in action despite only being 4 days removed from that insane lights out match against Kenny Omega. Wrecked Michael Nakazawa's shit. Jurassic Express had a match with the Dark Order, and the Dark Order started beating him up afterwards. And Luchasaurus returned from an ACL injury, and about half the time it should normally take to return from one to beat everybody up. Oh, and Darby Allin won a 3-way match. You give me more death matches. Oh, he was ready to hit his gimmicks. Ooh, rough landing. No, I totally get that, X. Current AEW give you more death matches. Because they do them well. Give the women a death match. You see, I want different kinds of death matches. We always go to the Texas death matches, but, like, where's our Jersey death matches? What about a Cali death match? I feel like Detroit death matches are a certain brand of violent. Whoever's Thunder death match win. Nah, things that sting. Honestly, what I'd love, because I think that they're going to go back to it for Mox and Kenny again, ironically. But what I would love is at Revolution, the trifecta is complete with Tony versus Mariah in a exploding barbed wire death match. Fortunate for me, Connecticut death match doesn't have a ring to it, right? A CT death match? No, because I feel like people might take implications. They'll be like, wait, so it was rough. I was just thinking, like, even Florida death match doesn't feel right. And, like, what is a Florida death match? Is the ring surrounded by alligators? Like, what's the gimmick, right? Who's winning the match? Do you have a normal death match fair? Let's get let me salt and I'll go like that. This is a real oh my god. Oh my goodness. The deep squat and then the Samoan drop. Very nonchalant. Set himself up to get crucifixed there. Not the wisest. Okay. Then I'm effectively saying the rest of this match will be on next week's Dark. Give me a death match of 10K tax. Yes, I know it's self-explanatory. Oh my god. Thumbtack death match. Nuts. Wow. And then immediately out to the top. Wow, he went high and far, and that's rough landing on his leg. It's an promotion endeavor during the annual tournament. Nice. Nice with the drop kick. And again. Nice. Turn it into a neck breaker. Beautiful. Rick Knox counts so fast. I can't. I've been watching it and noting it for years, but I just can't get over how fast he counts. Yo, that's floating over cut with a spike to it. Sammy Guevara out here selling like RVD. Into the Dragon Sleeper. The Dragon Sleeper clutch. Classic Frankie Kazarian there. Did Knox not see that? Damn. Didn't go as intended. Yeah, that leg is fucking with Sammy. Yep. Yeah, at this time that's the case effectively. It's close. Scorpio's in here with Jericho, though. Baited him in. Float over, going for the cover. Cutter, not cover. Damn. Still alive. Is Scorpio Sky. Picking him up. Scoop through the roll up. And Scorpio Sky just pinned the world champion. The first person to pin Chris Jericho in AEW is Scorpio Sky. That's actually crazy, isn't it just? Even crazier. If you go back and watch the Chris Jericho's celebratory video after All Out 2019 with the championship, he's walking through and he does the little bit of the bubbly shtick and stuff, and he's like, "You're never gonna be champion. You're gonna, yeah, Scorpio Sky, you'll never get a shot at my title. You'll never be a champion." Since then, Scorpio Sky has become a champion, and Scorpio Sky just pinned Chris Jericho. First to do so. Not Kenny Omega, not Adam Page, not Cody Rhodes. Scorpio Sky. Makes today's booking of even more mind-blowing than it just. I do think that a lot of that has to do with health and stuff like that. But all the same, it's just like, wow. The faith in this man. Did he ever get a title match from this? We'll have to see. We will be right back here next week with some more All Elite Rewind, y'all. I'm going to be catching the 7th episode of Dark, which will be taped after this episode of Dynamite there. And, of course, the Indianapolis, Indiana episode of Dynamite for November 20th, 2019. Which I find, again, funny because that'll be taking place the day at that watch-along stream will be taking place the day after the Royal Rumble watch-along stream in Indianapolis, Indiana. So I guess that's the theme of the weekend, next weekend. Because we also got the GCW show on Friday in Indianapolis, Indiana. Okay, so Indy's the place to be next weekend. Got it. But yes, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure those thumbs are up. Make sure those bells are on. You know how YouTube does. They sometimes like to sneak off their notifications depending on what kind of channels and stuff you interact with. So double check, make sure that YouTube ain't screwing you over. You know, check the community post section. See what else we have scheduled for the week. We'll be dropping a new one of those sooner rather than later. I'm going to try and start that on a different day instead of Thursday now that we're streaming on Thursday because we got a heavy lineup coming up this week. We got Dynamite on Wednesday as always, but Thursday is going to be very unique, and I completely understand to those who will not be able to catch it because we are going to be going live 4:30 Eastern for New Japan on Thursday, just about 4 or 5 hours after Dynamite ends, and then we're going to be going live later on that evening for Ring of Honor. Pending on that Ring of Honor, that might end up getting canceled depending how things go. Yeah. And then, of course, Friday, GCW, Saturday, Royal Rumble, Sunday will be... Oh, wow, I had that whole match muted the whole time. Rough. And, of course, Sunday will be the All Elite Rewind once more. Catch the 2WC on Tuesday over on the secondary channel. It's a fun gaming gimmick we got. It's a lot to it, but right now the gist of it is the randomized tournament happening currently in Madden 25. So, if that's your itch, go scratch it. But again, y'all, just thank you for being here. So take care, and happy wrestling.